Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Darksiders 2. So, we went through the Nook, which was kind of a dungeon but kind of not. And now we're into a real dungeon. And after we do this dungeon, unless something weird happens, I think we'll probably see if we can get away with going to some other locations. Right now we're very much trying to get a level of experience and grinding so that we get above the curve while not wasting a lot of time playing the game. So we might go to the gauntlet section and try the gauntlet. Now, it's weird because these were described as demons, the creatures we're fighting right now. They were completely, absolutely described as demons in the first game. And now you're left with the idea that demons are just creatures from this different planet. Which, I guess that kind of stretches the definition of what a demon is. A little bit. Let's look around. More and more of these open air tombs and dungeons, and I just don't like it. Like, I would have been happy with one or two open air sections, but like this would have been a perfect place to be open air. And then as soon as I walked through here, it stopped. If it stopped being open air and you actually were in some sort of building, that would have been fine. I knew there was something hidden somewhere around here. I'll collect all of those things. Can I jump up the ledge though? No. Still haven't really gotten a run button. So the best I can do is roll. But see, no, it's still broken open air sections. We have the master key, which may just allow me to use these constructs as a way of breaking through the wall here. Let's see. Oops. Oh, good. The X button does swing his arms and break these things. I was like, uh-oh. I've just caught myself. But I seriously doubt we'd ever break these green crystals or do anything else. And is there really any place whatsoever to grab? Yeah, it seems like there's no grab location. So I think I'm supposed to just hit B and jump down. And this guy's just gonna sit there forever. And I imagine we're gonna do a lot of puzzles built around that concept. And I imagine the number of these items are gonna increase. Like breakable canisters. Interesting flying head. Does it want to talk to me or does it want to attack me? It seems like it wants to attack me. I need to heal up. Let's do the ultimate Reaper form while we're doing this, so we can see if we can kill this character. That's a construct sentinel. So we got the caravan stone. We now know what that is. We're in a decent position. And we can now start to think about how much wrath are we collecting. If wrath is what we're supposed to be collecting. Seems like the bird wants us to go that direction. And it seems like we can't go this way. I have a complaint to file with this game. They're playing the exact same music from the water level. And the soundtrack, I believe, is available to purchase for this game for $5. Why in the world would you spend $5 for a soundtrack on a game when the game itself has only one memorable song that I even can recall, and it's only memorable because it's annoyingly repetitive. I mean, it's not a bad song. It's just something I would probably never listen to outside of a game, and painfully repeated over and over again to the point, well, I've already had my fill of listening to this song. And there's no options, nothing, no jukebox mode to change what you're listening to, switch it to a different song or anything like that. Seems like what we're gonna have to do is get across the water with a bridge. You can see that there's a guy here. Let's see. But he can't really do anything. Not that I can really do anything either. His gun's not strong enough to really kill anybody. It's just strong enough to aggro people. Let's see. Find the right button to collect one of those. I may have just convinced somebody to jump in the water, which that would be kind of funny. Find secret passages. There were a few of these in the first game, not enough. Definitely not enough now. Let's see. So here's a thing. Let's see. We'll go ahead and equip this. We've got this possessed hammer, which we can upgrade by feeding things to, which sounds like it's a cool idea, certainly, particularly as our slots are filling up with other things. Unfortunately, the one thing I might consider feeding it to is will, since I have an extra will right now. This is 4% experience, which is more than what I'm getting apparently. This is guilt plus 7 or get more experience. I think we want more experience always over money, because money in itself would still improve, is the carven stone. Yeah. So I can't use my will, and I can't pick up this will. Therefore, it's just gonna stay there forever until it despawns, assuming it ever despawns, which I guess it does. And we're gonna have to slide along one of these passages after I figure out how to get back up. It's over here. I think maybe instead of the crow, and the Crowfather being the first boss, you could have used worms, like a path of worms for death that would have been on the ground and shown a path. That way there's a little bit more to see and follow, instead of just having the bird fly to wherever you're supposed to go but not really showing you the way you're supposed to travel that direction. Let's see. There's nothing behind him. So, unless this guy can go in the water just fine, which I don't think he can, use a worker constructor's extendable arms to hit distance things. Alright. That explains that easily enough. Although it would have been nice if there was something I could have grasped onto to travel further, instead of having to just jump off of them. In the first game, these creeps of vines were like evil demonic creep. Now it seems very much like they are just roots. Well, I screwed up what I was supposed to do. But the game is going to be a little generous here. Although it is, that was totally the game's fault with the wonky controls. I was, of course, supposed to slide. Doesn't really feel like it's a certainty that we're gonna get into a fight with these characters and use the construct. Maybe we are. Like, maybe the idea is to run this way and mount on this and then just smash all these guys. I think they're all dead. And this is a decent grinding experience. You can see the white bar that represents experience is going up at the up in the top left when it shows that. Just break all of these. We'll have to demount to get this chest, because I imagine you can't just punch the chest and collect it. This is like a dungeon map or something. No? No, that's just a good chest with interesting items that we'll have to reevaluate and see if we can do anything better than what we already have. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a bit of a hard limit at 4% increased experience per item. If it goes up to, let's say, 25%, that would be cool, but I bet it doesn't go any higher than that. I'm mounting a chain, and while I'm mounting this chain, I'm also noticing that there's a item there. Can I hit the item from where I am? Seems like I can just go down there. Yep. what could have easily been another path to a side section with some more enemies to fight, or something like that. It was just a simple cavern with a simple collectible. It definitely also feels like half of the chests that we're finding. Man, there's not a lot of places where you can mount this thing. Jump and B. Like, in the previous game, there would have been other kinds of collectibles, and a numbered amount of those other kinds of collectibles, instead of half of the chests that we see. I'm still a little short on, is that the demon hammer? I'm not supposed to have that equipped, I don't think. Now, I don't think the demon hammer gains experience by killing people. Let's see. No, this is a possessed double scythe. So I can upgrade that one too. So now we've got a whole range of possessed things. I was using this because it was giving me 10 strength. What beats that? Piercing damage, critical damage, frost damage, possessed mace. So maybe we feed a possessed thing into a possessed thing. I still think 10 strength is considerably better. Because our strength is only at 21. Just make sure things are equipped. What do we have here? 4 experience for 14. Don't want to do anything with any of those. Yeah. Alright, I think I'm good. And where are we? As far as opening this gate. Is this one of those tricks where we have to do something like this and that? Yes. And now we have a skeleton key. Great. I'm hitting the dash button right now and hitting the A button. There's no speed move that I know. I'm pretty sure War did have a speed move before. Interesting. Mount this guy. Now, right trigger to detach and hit that ball. Nope, that didn't work. What else do we have? Can't hit things through the fence. So I think that's fine where it is. We could look at the map. Do I have another skill level? No. either I don't have a dungeon map, or this is a lot smaller of a dungeon than I thought it was going to be. We have the skeleton key though, so we can open this. I kind of have this thought that maybe there will be an alternate dimension gun of sorts, something that overlays the world we're in with a copy. That would be an easy way to save production budget by not having to make the level twice. Would also, I feel, increase the amount of gameplay that this game should feel like it has, because right now it feels kind of short, kind of small, and I can just shoot people while in the air. Notice how this this vehicle goes invisible. Let's just work our way around completely, breaking as much as possible. Interesting. There's like literally no getting down. You hit B to get down, you jump on the chain. You hit A to jump up here. And then you hit B over here to mount again. Can't hit this bell. So you can get down when you're not in the ground. Maybe this will give us a dungeon map. Goodness, thank goodness. Alright, so this tells us there is a considerable amount, but it's all down that way. We've done everything looks like we can do. We've played too much of this game though to have any faith that it actually is gonna put some surprising twist in it and add more than what is just on the surface. Except for the New Game Plus, we know about that. Yeah, we're about to fight a bunch of people, so now would be a good time to, let's see, health on crit. 17 health on crit. Or this. Let's see if we can upgrade this. Like right now, if we were to give it health on crit 17 and frost damage. Let's see what happens there. So now this still hasn't upgraded anything and it didn't gain any abilities. So now I'm just gonna throw, I guess, this scythe in here. No, that's the good scythe. Let's just throw this scythe in here. And that increases the damage and the health on crit and gives it arcane, critical damage, or frost damage. Ooh. So I can pick one ability, and that's it. Unfortunately, I can't like toggle stats to see. So I'm just going to take frost damage. And while this would be a slightly better weapon, I don't think I want to upgrade it again, or do I? Let's see. It seems like level 8. It would be the next level. So if I did upgrade it, I couldn't actually use it. Well, we'll continue down this path and see if that's something I want to continue to do. Now, I haven't been keeping an eye on it to see if I could go into Wraith mode. No, I just don't have any arcane substance at all. Like, I have not collected any. So I can't. Doesn't seem like I'm really doing too much damage to him. Oh, maybe the gun does that, do a decent amount of damage to him. So I guess I'm gonna adopt a policy of taking the guys out now that my health is gonna refill on critical hits, and then I'm gonna focus on this guy and see if that does anything. It seemed like there was 5 of these guys, but they're not really taking me on one at a time. They're taking turns. I should have dodged that. I had to use a health potion, if you're wondering why my health is higher. Yeah, it seems like sometimes they can be killed with the gun, and sometimes they can't. Now I have these will kills, so I could do that. See, that's like fully shielded right now. Now it's not. Skill point available. And we've got a new guy to take on. And it's time to activate our main attack and kill this guy. Anybody else want to come? There's several of these, and the camera is not making it easy to see them all. See, I thought I would have been done after taking one of these out, but I guess these are corrupted constructs that are bigger than what we've just been seeing on the ground. Almost got it. Now we're done. We can run around and collect all these things. And maybe get a new ability or an item. That would be nice. No, just a bunch of gold. Which maybe we wouldn't have gotten that gold if we didn't do as well. Or maybe we would have gotten more gold if we had done better. And this gate was closed during that fight. So sentinels can override them. And there's a couple things back there hidden. And here's a thing hidden. Geez, I wonder how many things I've missed and just not picked up. Alright. So we're now leveled up. So sacrifice that. And then we're going to come back. If I could get 10 strength and feed it to the possessed hammer, that would be interesting. Or I can just equip this and do 11 strength. And let's see if there's anything else that I really care about. This possessed mace is, I think, not as good as the possessed hammer. And none of these items, I think, like frost damage might be something to add to the scythe. This cowl's no good. This pauldron of horsemen, I should feed them. I really should. Like extra guilt and extra experience. So maybe I could get something else. Let's see. Increase experience. This is what should be equipped right now. Can we increase 14 defense and 4% experience? Well, 9% gold, but no experience, and experience trumps this. But we can do 28 defense and 4 experience. Greaves. Alright. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to upgrade this and find something to start off with. Frost damage is green, so that would be good, I think, to feed to it to start off with. And guilt found doesn't seem like that would work, and experience doesn't seem like that would work. Although defense seems like it would work. And arcane and critical damage seems like it would work. So defense 14. Strength. Arcane, Wrath on Execute. Let's go with a lot of defense things. I'm sacrificing these things and they're not really moving us up much. Not the experience. I don't want to spend too many things sacrificed on this. There you go, critical chance. Right. So now it's doing a little bit more damage, more frost damage, and more health on critical hit. And I can either get 37 defense, which is what I probably want, or 82 wrath, or arcane, or critical chance. I cannot look at that 82 wrath and deny that. Although defense would be nice. I'm gonna take Wrath. So that's nice. Health on critical, Wrath on attack, frost damage, and let's see, the next sacrifice would be level 9 sacrifices. And I don't think I should do this for everything. I think I need to sell some of this stuff. What would have happened if I tried to feed a possessed object into a possessed object? So this possessed mace. Doesn't seem like too much will happen. Maybe it'll give you an achievement or something. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that one time just in case there's an achievement there. I think we're nice and set. Where are our stats? 107 critical damage. Let's see. Guilt found increased by 11%. Experience found increased by 16%. And I'm thinking it'll be a while before we run into the maximum amount of experience or guilt we can get. I think maybe 25%, but maybe no limit. Let's see. Hitting enemies with teleport slash causes an explosion damaging nearby foes. Death's unearthly strength is increased for a short time. I guess I want to go down this direction because I literally don't I don't know how to use any of these elements. Like this might, let's see, Death summons ghouls. Is this only during your transformation time? Aegis Guard. Murder. A murder of crows emerges from the ether called by death to attack his foes. So do I want that? Or do I want Death Blossom? And I'm gonna go with Death Blossom. I need to look it up how to apply those abilities before the next recording. I could certainly be playing very wrong here. It is a lot. I imagine what we'll do is we'll have to go all the way through here and then all the way through this and then back. Although we'll probably just fast travel and not even run backwards, which then kind of defeats the purpose of this locked door other than just consistency's sake. Yeah, and we'll fully level up this one possessed item and see what that sells for when we get back to a store. That's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you want to support me, gift me a game on Steam. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.